Welcome to our channel HD Rare Coin 111, your go-to spot for uncovering the incredible world of rare US coins. If you've ever wondered if your old pennies, nickels, or dimes are worth more than face value, you're about to find out. In today's video, we'll be exploring some truly rare coins and their shocking values. And if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. So let's jump in. Top 1. The 1999 Delaware Washington Quarter is one of the most sought-after coins in the 50 State Quarters program, a groundbreaking series that captivated collectors and everyday Americans alike. This was the first state quarter ever released, marking the beginning of a 5-year journey celebrating the unique history and heritage of each U.S. state. For collectors, the 1999 Delaware Quarter holds a special place, not just because it was the inaugural release, but because certain rare and high-grade specimens have fetched staggering amounts at auction, with some valued as high as $44,000. The 50 State Quarters program was introduced by the United States Mint to commemorate each of the 50 states with unique reverse designs on the Washington Quarter. Running from 1999 to 2008, the program was one of the most successful in U.S. numismatic history, with millions of Americans eagerly collecting these quarters as they were released. Each year, 5 new state quarters were issued, in the order that the states joined the Union. Delaware, known as the first state, was naturally the first quarter in the series, released on January 4, 1999. This quarter set the stage for an extraordinary decade of numismatic history, making it one of the most iconic coins in modern collecting. The obverse of the 1999 Delaware Quarter retains the classic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This same portrait had been a staple of the Washington Quarter series for decades, symbolizing stability and tradition. Surrounding Washington's bust are the inscriptions: United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination, $quarter. While the obverse remained unchanged, the reverse design is what makes this quarter truly special. The reverse of the 1999 Delaware Quarter features an image of Caesar Rodney on horseback, galloping forward in a dramatic pose. Rodney was a pivotal figure in American history. He was a delegate from Delaware to the Continental Congress, and is best known for his legendary midnight ride. In July 1776, Rodney rode 80 miles overnight to cast the deciding vote for Delaware's support of the Declaration of Independence, ensuring the colony's commitment to American freedom. This striking design, created by William Cousins, is accompanied by the inscriptions, Delaware. 1787, the year Delaware became the first state to ratify the Constitution. 1999, and the state motto, the first state. The combination of a bold historical figure and an action-packed design made this one of the most popular state quarters among collectors. The 1999 Delaware Quarter was struck at 3 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, P Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark for proof versions in clad and silver. While the Philadelphia and Denver Mints produced circulation quarters, the San Francisco Mint struck special collector's editions, including both clad proof and 90% silver proof versions. Among the 1999 Delaware quarters, certain varieties and eras have significantly increased in value. Some of the most valuable include Spitting Horse Error. This famous error features a die crack extending from the horse's mouth, creating the appearance of Rodney's horse spitting. Some high-grade Spitting Horse quarters have sold for thousands of dollars. Off-center strikes. Some quarters were misaligned during minting, resulting in off-center designs. The more dramatic the error, the higher the value. Double die obverse and reverse. A handful of 1999 Delaware quarters exhibit doubling in the text or design, making them rare and highly collectible. Silver planchet error. Some were mistakenly struck on silver planchets, dramatically increasing their value. The value of a 1999 Delaware quarter depends on condition, errors, and rarity. While common circulated examples are worth face value, high-grade MS-68 and MS-69 examples, particularly with errors like the Spitting Horse, have fetched tens of thousands of dollars at auction. One of the most valuable 1999 Delaware quarters ever sold was an MS-69 graded specimen, which commanded an impressive $44,000 at auction. Such pristine coins are exceptionally rare, making them the ultimate prize for serious collectors. For those looking to collect or invest in 1999 Delaware quarters, here are some key tips. Look for high-grade specimens. Coins graded MS-67 or higher carry significantly more value. Search for the spitting horse error. This variety is among the most famous and desirable errors. Consider silver proofs. The 1999 silver-proof Delaware quarter is a great addition to any collection. Store coins properly. Keeping them in protective holders or certified slabs will preserve their condition. The 1999 Delaware quarter is more than just a coin. It is a symbol of America's rich history and the beginning of one of the most popular coin collecting series of all time. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, owning a high-quality Delaware quarter, especially one of the rare high-value specimens, can be a thrilling addition to your collection. And who knows? If you find the right one, it could be worth as much as $44,000. Top 2. The 1999 Connecticut Washington quarter is one of the most visually stunning and historically significant coins in the 50-state quarters program. As part of the inaugural year of this wildly popular series, the Connecticut quarter has captured the attention of both collectors and casual coin enthusiasts. Featuring the majestic charter oak, this quarter stands as a testament to Connecticut's deep-rooted history in American independence. For collectors, certain rare and high-grade specimens of this coin have commanded impressive prices, with some reaching $46,000 at auction. But what makes this coin so special? Why is it one of the most sought-after state quarters? Let's take a deep dive into its history, design, minting details, collector appeal, and valuation, culminating in the big reveal of its astonishing worth. The 50-state quarters program was introduced by the United States Mint in 1999, running for 10 years until 2008. It was designed to honor each of the 50 states by featuring unique designs representing their history and culture. Each year, 5 new quarters were released in the order the states ratified the U.S. Constitution or joined the Union. Connecticut, the 5th state to ratify the Constitution, was honored with its own quarter in 1999, alongside Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Georgia. The fact that Connecticut was among the first 5 states commemorated in this program makes its quarter particularly significant. The obverse of the 1999 Connecticut quarter retains the iconic profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This design had been the face of the Washington Quarter series for decades, symbolizing strength, leadership, and continuity. The inscriptions on the obverse include: United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination, quarter dollar. The reverse of the Connecticut quarter is where its beauty and historical depth truly shine. It showcases the legendary charter oak, a massive tree that played a crucial role in the state's early fight for self-governance. According to historical accounts, in 1687, the charter oak became the hiding place for the Connecticut colony's royal charter when British authorities attempted to seize it. The tree became a powerful symbol of resistance, independence, and freedom. The reverse design, created by T. James Farrell, captures the sprawling branches and intricate details of this legendary tree, with inscriptions including Connecticut, 1788, the year Connecticut became a state, 1999, and the state's motto, the Charter Oak. The 1999 Connecticut quarter was struck at 3 U.S. Mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, P Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark for proof versions in clad and silver, while the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced circulation strikes. The San Francisco Mint issued collector's editions, including both clad proof and 90% silver proof versions. Among the 1999 Connecticut quarters, some special varieties and minting errors have drastically increased their value. Collectors are always on the lookout for these rare specimens. Double die reverse. Some quarters show noticeable doubling in the branches of the charter oak, making them extremely valuable. Off-center strikes. coins that were misaligned during striking, resulting in off-center images, are highly desirable among collectors. Clad layer missing errors. Some quarters were struck without the outer clad layer, exposing the copper core underneath. Broad strike errors. A small number of Connecticut quarters were struck without a retaining collar, leading to a slightly larger, distorted coin. The value of a 1999 Connecticut quarter depends on its condition, mint mark, and whether it has any rare errors. While circulated quarters are typically worth face value, high-grade examples can sell for significantly higher amounts. Circulated coins, typically worth $0.25, $2.ms65 or higher. Uncirculated coins can range from $30 to $500, depending on the grade. Proof versions, S-mint marks silver proofs and high-grade clad proofs can fetch $20. $150. Rare error coins and MS69 specimens. Some of the highest graded Connecticut quarters, especially those with errors, have sold for as much as $46,000 at auction. One of the most valuable 1999 Connecticut quarters ever sold was a near-perfect MS69 graded specimen, which reached $46,000 in an auction due to its pristine condition and exceptional strike. For those interested in collecting or investing in 1999 Connecticut quarters, here are some important tips. Look for high-grade examples. Coins graded MS67 or higher hold significant value. Check for rare errors. The double die reverse and clad layer missing errors are particularly valuable. Invest in silver proofs. The 1999 silver-proof Connecticut quarter is a collector's favorite. Protect your collection. Store coins in protective holders or certified slabs to maintain their condition. The 1999 Connecticut quarter is more than just a piece of currency. It's a symbol of resilience, independence, and American history. As one of the first state quarters ever issued, it holds a special place in numismatic history. And for collectors lucky enough to find a rare high-value specimen, it could be worth as much as $46,000. Top 3. The 2001 New York-Washington quarter stands as a shining tribute to one of the most historically rich and culturally significant states in the United States. As part of the widely celebrated 50-state quarters program, this coin captures the essence of New York's legacy, featuring one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom in the world, the Statue of Liberty, along with an outline of the state and the phrase, "Gateway to Freedom." This quarter, minted in 2001, is not just a simple piece of currency. It represents New York's impact on the nation, from its pivotal role in the American Revolution to its standing as an economic and cultural powerhouse. While millions of these quarters were minted, certain rare and high-grade specimens have fetched extraordinary prices at auction, one even reaching an astonishing $37,000. So, what makes this quarter so valuable? Why do collectors hunt for specific variations, and what hidden gems might exist in your pocket change? Let's embark on a journey through the history, design, minting details, collector appeal, and market value of this exceptional coin, leading up to the jaw-dropping value of a rare specimen. The 50-state quarters program, launched by the United States Mint in 1999, was one of the most successful numismatic programs in history. Each year, 5 states were honored, with unique designs reflecting their history, landmarks, or contributions to the nation. New York, as the 11th state to ratify the U.S. Constitution, was celebrated in 2001. The New York quarter came at a time when the state was still recovering from the tragic events of September 11, 2001. Although the coin was designed and released earlier in the year, it quickly became a symbol of resilience and unity, making it even more significant to collectors. The obverse of the 2001 New York quarter features the classic image of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This portrait has been a staple of the Washington Quarter series for decades, symbolizing the nation's first president and its founding principles. The inscriptions on the obverse include: United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The reverse design of the New York quarter is what makes it truly special. Designed by Daniel Carr, it features a detailed outline of the state of New York, the iconic Statue of Liberty, standing as a beacon of hope and freedom. The legendary phrase, "Gateway to Freedom," referencing New York's role as an entry point for millions of immigrants arriving in America. The year 1788, marking New York's official statehood. The minting year 2001. The Statue of Liberty has long been associated with New York, as it stands tall in New York Harbor, welcoming visitors and immigrants. Since 1886, it represents freedom, democracy, and opportunity, making it a fitting choice for the state's commemorative quarter. The 2001 New York quarter was minted at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, P Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark for proof versions in clad and silver. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced coins for general circulation, the San Francisco Mint struck collector versions, including both clad proofs and 90% silver proofs. Like many quarters in the 50-state quarters program, the New York quarter has a few rare and valuable varieties. Collectors actively seek these errors and high-grade specimens, which significantly increase the coin's market value. Double die errors. Some quarters have doubling in the details of the Statue of Liberty or lettering, making them highly desirable. Off-center strikes. Coins struck with misaligned dies, resulting in part of the design being missing or off-center. Missing clad layer errors. Some New York quarters were struck without their outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core. Broad strike errors. A few coins were minted without a collar, resulting in a wider, misshapen coin. While a standard 2001 New York quarter is worth face value if circulated, certain factors can dramatically increase its price in the collector's market. Circulated coins, usually worth $0.25, $2. Uncirculated MS-65 or higher, can range from $10 to $250, depending on the condition. Proof versions, S Mint Mark clad and silver proofs can fetch $20, $150. Rare error coins and MS-69 specimens, some of the highest graded New York quarters, especially those with minting errors, have sold for up to $37,000 at auction. The highest price ever recorded for a 2001 New York quarter was a stunning $37,000, achieved for a rare MS-69 specimen with a flawless strike and exceptional luster. If you're interested in collecting or investing in the 2001 New York quarter, here are some essential tips. Search for high-grade coins. Look for coins graded MS-67 or higher, as they command premium prices. Check for rare errors. Keep an eye out for double die, off-center, and missing clad layer errors. Invest in silver proofs. The 2001's silver proof New York quarter is a collector's favorite. Store your coins properly. Use protective holders or certified slabs to maintain condition and value. The 2001 New York Washington quarter is more than just another coin in your pocket. It is a symbol of liberty, history, and resilience. As a tribute to one of the most influential states in America, this quarter holds immense historical and collector value. For those lucky enough to own a rare high-grade specimen, its worth can be as high as $37,000, making it one of the most valuable quarters from the 50-state quarters program. Top 4. The 2020 Salt River Bay Washington quarter is a stunning and historically rich coin that holds a special place in the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This quarter celebrates Salt River Bay National Historical Park and Ecological Preserve, located on the island of St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It is a tribute to both the natural beauty and cultural significance of this unique site, known for its rich marine ecosystems and prehistoric archaeological sites. Although millions of these quarters were minted, some rare and high-grade specimens have achieved extraordinary prices in auctions, with the most valuable one fetching an incredible $16,000. What makes this quarter so special? Why are collectors searching for high-quality versions and rare error coins? Let's dive deep into its history, design, minting details, collector appeal, and market value to uncover the hidden treasures within the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, introduced by the United States Mint in 2010, aimed to honor national parks and historic sites across the country. It was one of the most ambitious coin series in U.S. history, following the success of the 50-state quarters program. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter was part of the final set of quarters issued in this series, making it one of the last and most sought-after designs. Salt River Bay is an important historical and ecological site. It was the location of Christopher Columbus' second voyage landing in 1493, marking one of the earliest recorded interactions between Europeans and the native Taino people. Today, it is protected as a national park, preserving mangrove forests, coral reefs, and archaeological sites that provide insights into the island's rich past. The obverse of the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter features the classic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This iconic image has been a defining feature of the Washington Quarter series for nearly a century. Surrounding the portrait are the inscriptions: United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and $quarter. The reverse of the coin is where the real artistry and significance come to life. Designed by Richard Masters and sculpted by Michael Gaudioso, the design showcases a breathtaking view of Salt River Bay's mangrove trees, with a focus on their root system emerging from the water. The scene represents the mangrove's crucial role in protecting the coastline, supporting marine life, and reducing storm impacts. Key details of the reverse include a red mangrove seedling, symbolizing new growth and resilience, water ripples, reflecting the delicate ecosystem of Salt River Bay, the inscriptions: Salt River Bay, U.S. Virgin Islands, 2020, and E Pluribus Unum. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter was minted at 3 major U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia Mint, P. Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D. Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S. Mint Mark for proof versions in clad and silver. While the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of quarters for circulation, the San Francisco Mint struck limited edition proof versions, including both clad and 99.9% silver proofs. Certain rare era coins and high-grade specimens make some Salt River Bay quarters highly valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for unique characteristics that set these coins apart. W Mint Mark quarters. The U.S. Mint released a special West Point Mint W version, making it significantly rarer than regular P and D Mint quarters. These are some of the most valuable modern quarters. Double die errors. Some quarters have visible doubling in the inscriptions or mangrove roots, making them highly desirable. Off-center strikes. A misaligned die can result in an off-center design, which increases a coin's value. Missing clad layer errors. Coins struck without the outer nickel layer, exposing the copper core, are valuable collector items. Die breaks or cuts. Small raised blobs of metal appear on the coin due to die damage, making the coin unique. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter has a variety of price points, depending on condition, errors, and rarity. Circulated coins. Standard circulated versions are worth face value, 25 cents to $2. Uncirculated MS-65 or higher coins in mint state, MS-65 or better, can sell for $5 to $50. Proof versions. S Mint Mark clad and silver proofs range from $15 to $80, depending on grade. West Point Mint W Mint Mark quarters. These special quarters can fetch $20 to $200 in higher grades. Rare error coins. Coins with major errors can reach values between $500 and $5,000. Highest auction price. The most expensive 2020 Salt River Bay quarter ever sold was a perfect MS-70 grade specimen, which fetched an impressive $16,000 at auction. If you're looking to collect or invest in the 2020 Salt River Bay quarter, here are some key tips. Look for W Mint Mark quarters. These are much rarer than the regular P and D Mint versions. Check for errors, double die, off-center strikes, and missing clad layers can greatly increase a coin's value. Consider proof versions. Silver proofs from the San Francisco Mint are particularly sought after. Store your coins properly. Use protective holders, slabs, or albums to maintain the coin's condition. The 2020 Salt River Bay quarter is not just another coin, it is a symbol of history, nature, and conservation. As one of the final coins in the America the Beautiful Quarters program, it holds special significance for collectors. While most quarters remain common, rare varieties and high-grade specimens have reached values as high as $16,000, making this modern quarter a hidden treasure for those lucky enough to find one. Top 5. The 2004 Wisconsin-Washington quarter is one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in the 50-state quarters program. It stands out not only for its unique design honoring Wisconsin's agricultural heritage, but also for a remarkable minting error that has turned ordinary coins into highly valuable collector's items. Some of these error coins have fetched an astonishing $32,000 at auction, making them one of the most valuable modern quarters in circulation. But what makes this 2004 Wisconsin quarter so special? How did a small minting mistake turn an everyday quarter into a numismatic treasure? To uncover the full story, we'll dive deep into the history, design, minting details, collector appeal, and of course, the high-value versions of this coin that have taken the coin collecting world by storm. The 50-state quarters program was one of the most successful numismatic programs in U.S. history. It was launched in 1999 by the United States Mint to commemorate all 50 U.S. states, issuing 5 new designs each year through 2008. Each state was honored with a unique reverse design, representing its culture, history, or economy. When the Wisconsin quarter was released in 2004, it quickly became one of the most famous and valuable quarters in the entire series, thanks to an unintentional minting variation that shocked collectors. Wisconsin, known as America's Dairyland, has a rich history in agriculture and cheese production. It was fitting that the quarter's design showcased dairy farming and agriculture, two of the state's most defining industries. Wisconsin became the 30th state to join the Union on May 29, 1848, and its quarter was officially released on October 25, 2004. The obverse of the 2004 Wisconsin quarter features the familiar portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. This design has been a staple of Washington quarters since their introduction and includes the inscriptions: United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar. The reverse design, created by Al Maletsky, beautifully represents Wisconsin's agricultural pride. It features a dairy cow's head, symbolizing Wisconsin's leadership in dairy farming. A round of cheese, representing the state's famous cheese production, particularly cheddar. An ear of corn, symbolizing Wisconsin's rich farmlands and corn crops. The motto, Forward, Wisconsin's state motto, emphasizing progress and prosperity. This simple yet powerful design highlights the importance of farming to Wisconsin's economy and culture. However, an unexpected error during the minting process made certain Wisconsin quarters far more valuable than others. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia Mint, P Mint Mark, Denver Mint, D Mint Mark, San Francisco Mint, S Mint Mark for proof versions in clad and silver, while the Philadelphia and Denver mints produced millions of quarters for circulation. The San Francisco Mint focused on proof coins for collectors. What makes the 2004 Wisconsin quarter legendary is the extra leaf minting error found on some Denver Mint D quarters. There are 2 main error varieties: extra high leaf. A mysterious extra leaf appears higher on the left side of the ear of corn. Extra low leaf. A second extra leaf appears lower on the left side, near the cheese. These unintentional die variations were discovered shortly after the coin's release and are believed to have been caused by accidental die alterations at the Denver Mint. While some speculate this was a deliberate act by a rogue mint worker, others believe it was a simple mistake in the die-cutting process. The rarity of these error quarters has made them highly valuable. Unlike regular Wisconsin quarters, which are common, these extra leaf varieties are exceptionally scarce, making them a top priority for collectors. The market value of the 2004 Wisconsin quarter varies depending on condition, rarity, and the presence of errors. Regular circulated Wisconsin quarters, no extra leaf face value to $1 uncirculated. MS65 or higher $3 to $10 silverproof versions, $15 to $50 extra high leaf error, uncirculated $400 to $2, $500 extra low leaf error, uncirculated $500 to $3,000 highest auction price, The most expensive 2004 Wisconsin quarter with an extra leaf error sold for $32,000, setting a record in the world of modern quarter collecting. If you want to find a valuable 2004 Wisconsin quarter, here's what you should do. Check your change. Many valuable quarters are still in circulation, waiting to be discovered. Look for the extra leaf varieties. If you see an extra leaf on the coin, you may have struck gold. Search rolls of quarters from the bank. Buying quarter rolls can increase your chances of finding rare coins. Buy graded coins. Certified coins from PCGS or NGC guarantee authenticity and value. Store your coins properly. Keep them in protective holders to maintain their condition. The 2004 Wisconsin quarter is one of the most intriguing coins in modern U.S. numismatics. What began as a simple tribute to Wisconsin's agricultural roots became a highly collectible and valuable coin due to a minting anomaly. For collectors, the extra leaf error has turned an ordinary quarter into a treasured prize, with some specimens commanding as much as $32,000 at auction. If you're lucky enough to find one of these error coins, you could be holding a hidden fortune in your hands.